Officially 6 weeks to go, and we continue highlighting the Super Falcons. Welcome aboard, beautiful people, to the MTN Super Falcons show. My name, as you already know, and in case you do not know, is Oserame Inekbenebo. Now, this is the MTN Super Falcons show, and we highlight the Super Falcons' strengths, weaknesses, performances across board and across all competitions in view of the World Cup. Now, the FIFA Women's World Cup, which includes 32 teams, like I said earlier, is just 6 weeks away. Now, in today's episode, we talk about some players who, based on past performances, current form, just might make it into the Super Falcons squad that is headed to the World Cup. Now, a couple of teams have released their squad, a couple of countries have released their squad, but as we await Randy Waldrum's selection, we will be highlighting 12 players that we think just might make it to the World Cup. Now, in case you do not already know, there is a huge incentive, and I'm talking in USD. Now, have you know that any player that makes it to the World Cup just for the appearance at the group stage gets 30,000 USD each. Emphasis on each, and then it grows and grows up until the winners. Now, whichever team wins the World Cup, each of its player gets 270,000 USD. Yes, I know what you're thinking. You should have played football. Yes, I regret it as well. I should have played football. But anyways, let's go on this quick break, and when we come back, we'll highlight some of the players who just might be making it home with that money.
Ovieme.
Oh, I wish you were here.
I'm always with you.
But it's not the same without you.
Drop it that.
MTN 5G's amazing technology will change how we experience life and the internet. Get ready to encounter the incredible, and remember, no be juju, na MTN 5G.
Welcome back. You're still locked onto the MTN Super Falcons show. Thank you for keeping it locked with us. Now, just before we went on that break, we're talking about some players who we think just might earn a shot at the World Cup. Now, we've got some star players. I mean, everyone knows Asisat Shoala, everyone knows Rashidat Ajibade, but who are some of the players that you think might make it to the World Cup? Now, the World Cup commences July the 20th to August the 20th in Australia and New Zealand. So here are our first 6 ladies that we think just might make it.
Get service in the box.
Now, these are a first set of players that we think just might make it to New Zealand and Australia. Now, fingers crossed, hopefully, we hope to make it to the final stage, that is the finals of the FIFA Women's World Cup. Now, are there some players that you were expecting or hoping to see? Well, we've still got part 2, but just before we take you on that roller coaster of our next set of players, we'll remind you that you can follow us across all social media platforms at MTNNG on Instagram and Twitter, and it's MTN Nigeria on Facebook and YouTube, and our very own pages, Super Falcons Show. Now it's time for us to check out the second batch of players. That's the next 6 players that we think might earn a shot to New Zealand and Australia.
I wish you were here.
I'm always with you.
Get ready to encounter the incredible. And remember, no be juju, na MTN 5G.
Now, those were the last 6 that we guess just might make it to the call-up. Now, is there anybody that we missed? Anyone that you feel should have made it to our 12 stars that we expected to show up at the World Cup? Do let us know across our social media platforms. Now, speaking of social media, it's time for the Who Am I segment. And last week's answer was Uchenna Kanu. So congratulations to you if you guessed correctly, and if you did not, well, we've still got an opportunity for you this week. This is the Who Am I segment. Well, that's the silhouette for this week. Make sure you tell us who you think that player is. And as always, you just might win a freebie courtesy MTN. Now, remember that the MTN Super Falcons show airs on Tuesday at 9 a.m. on NTA. And of course, you can also catch the show on MTN's Ayoba app. That's the much we have for you today, and I will see you and you next week. It's bye for now.